family, you know who this is, baby. I'm your host, Mel, and this is also your host,
JC.
Alright, friends, we are coming here crazy for the ninth week in a row. If you guys didn't see us fishing on our shorts, I recommend you go there and see it. We are about to reel it in. Alright, so let's start with this card. I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm not very excited for this card. We are gonna be honest about this. I think this card
Is the worst of the year.
is one of the worst ones yet. But
Yeah.
you know, money does not give a shit if it's
Yeah.
bad, if it's good. We come to get it. You guys are joining us to come and get it too, or you don't, right? So let's start with the first fight. It's gonna be between some guy named Tyra. This guy is coming from Japan, beating everybody's asses, including my grandma's fight here in the UFC, versus this guy Candelario. I don't think. Listen, it's not all bad.
It's gonna be his first fight.
It's gonna be his first fight. We're gonna keep an eye close tabs on this
I
guy.
think that he wins, but you know, like I don't know how he's gonna react.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
only
yeah.
22.
And I honestly didn't do much due diligence on this guy since I didn't even know him. There was so little I can do, about due diligence to this guy that I decided, let me watch his first fight in the UFC. Let's see how he turns out for him, because he's been whooping everybody's ass in Japan. All right, so let's move to the next one. Right,
Jimmy
so
Masani.
it's gonna be Masani versus Young. Two ladies. There's a difference here, an abysmal difference.
Yeah,
Masani takes to the ground a lot.
Yeah.
Take me to the ground, baby. Yeah.
That's our first pick.
That's
Jimmy
our
Masani.
first pick. It's gonna be Masani, and Young might be.
I don't think that she is UFC.
Might be a decent striker for a lady, but I don't think
in the ground.
that she's gonna take Masani out. No, Masani's gonna take it down to the ground, and that's gonna be it. Ground and pound and submission. Masani out the door. So the next fight is gonna be our second pick of the week. It's gonna be between Nathan Levy versus Breeden. We're saying Levy is definitely gonna win. Very simple. You guys know how we do. You guys know that we pick the guys based on the wrestling, jiu-jitsu, and all that. And Levy seems to be the better striker in this one, and not just that. He seems to be the guy for taking down. Even though he's supposed to be karate only, this guy actually takes to the ground. So let's see what happens in this fight. And honestly, I don't know. I don't even know why I said that. I know exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be Nathan Levy all day, all night, baby. So place your bets because we are picking him. Right, so the next one is going to be between Mr. Green and Lanez. Lioness. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Lanesi. If I butcher that name, because I always do, I butcher every single name. It's all right. It's okay. I got something that you don't like. Pam, 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 pam. All right, so. We're not doing a pick here. You guys are free to do whatever you want. But we're going to do the coin, though.
Yes.
Yes, sir. We're going to do the coin. JC, do us the honor. We're going to throw the motherfucking coin. Somebody is going to...
Green is going to be heads.
All right.
And
Show it to the goddamn camera, motherfucker.
And Lanisi is going to be tails.
Tails?
Yeah, let's see. It's head. No, it's tails. Lanisi.
Alright, so
yeah, he's
the coin has spoken. You guys want to follow the coin? The coin can sometimes give you some money and sometimes can fuck you up. It's as simple as that. So we're gonna move to the next fight. It's gonna be between Daniel da Silva versus Figueiredo. Alright, so
the bad brother from
is it? No,
yeah, he's the brother.
I figured as much to be
if you see
because Figueiredo is not a really common Brazilian name.
Yeah, he's his brother. He's the bad brother because he doesn't have any talents. He's the bad brother.
I think he's starting, so let's just see what happens with this guy, though. But he definitely is lacking on the cardio department, for sure. He needs to get with his brother and train a little bit harder, a little bit more serious, and might be able to go somewhere. But we are not doing anything here. We're doing the coin in this one as well. So we're gonna be doing the coin in this one as well.
Daniel is gonna be heads,
and
Francisco is gonna be tails.
Right. So we?
It's heads. Daniel.
Daniel, so the coin has spoken. It's gonna be Daniel da Silva. Versus Figueiredo. Alright, so let's move to the next fight. It's gonna be between Nathan Levy versus Breeden. We're gonna be doing the coin in this one as well. So we're gonna be doing the coin in this one as well. Something tells me though that Figueiredo is gonna take this one. All right, so the next fight is between Romanov versus Sherman. Man, this fight is so even, man. The line is crazy. This fight, we don't even want to talk about it. But
Put $50 on Sherman.
But if you've been winning all the picks, if we've been winning all the picks, coming this fight, if you're willing to let go of $50 on Sherman, if that guy wins, you're gonna get back a lot. If not, you just lost $50 and that's it. On the contrary, if you place on the other guy just to win $100 and he loses, it's $2,000 out of your pocket.
Yeah, it's the money rent.
Yeah, it's your whole rent, baby. That's
Yeah.
it. That's
If
it.
you
Oh, you ain't got money to pay a hooker for that. How about that? All right, so the next one is going to be between Joko. I really like this one.
Yeah.
Joko versus
Mirchev.
Mirchev. All right, so we know this guy. This guy was actually Mirchev fought Chimaev. When Chimaev came to the UFC, he was telling Chimaev, what did he say?
Because the problem was that Chimaev said that he want to fight that Saturday and then the other one. And he said that
No, but he said something that if he said two times that if you submit me, I'm gonna give you something.
Knock it out with one punch.
Hey, still destroy him. All right, anyways, he's gonna go against this other guy, Joko.
Yeah, we're going with Joko.
We're going with Joko, even though Mirchev, I don't know how to pronounce his name. And I'm sorry, my guy, don't punch me when you see me in the streets, even though I'm in Miami, you got nowhere in here. I think Mirchev has what it takes to beat Joko, but Joko is very, very strong. I think he's going to be too much for this guy to handle, and he's still got some ground game as well. So
that's our third pick.
That's our third pick. It's going to be Joko. The next fight, Mr. Elkins versus Connolly. Elkins, screw you. You messed us up. Last entry you betted against you, and you really messed us up. You actually got us in that one, so I'll give you credit for that. He's going to go against Connolly. Obviously, it looks like Elkins is going to win this one because he's got the ground game. The other guy has the striking. But Elkins has a lot of, let's just say, resistance. So he can take a couple of blows, and then when he takes it to the ground, it's something different. And I don't think Connolly is going to do anything, even though this is going to be our pick. It's not our pick at all. So we're just talking here. You want to do the coin, or we do the coin?
No. I think that Elkins is going to win it, but I don't like it for betting perspective.
Okay. So we're going to move to the next fight, fellas. So the next fight is between Gordon versus Dawson.
Yeah, I love
We
that guy.
believe Dawson is gonna, JC more than me, because I don't know Dawson that much.
Yeah, I love
But
that guy.
JC believes that Dawson is gonna destroy completely this guy
His wrestling is
Gordon.
too much. His wrestling is going to be too much. I'm telling you.
Look at that.
You will see.
And his reach, he's got everything going for him. The height, the reach, and the wrestling.
The UFC is building him, and they are giving it this fight to win it. Like, there is a few fights that, they are giving someone,
To build a fighter, to build a great prospect.
The last fight that he had was a draw. So, they are giving it someone that he can win it, to continue his momentum.
So you know how it is. They are giving Mr. Dawson free money and free food on his table. He's gonna poor Gordon. My goodness.
Next fight, Andre Tochi Philly against Jordan Sombrito. I wanted to give a big shout out to Philly for liking my comment on your
thank you, fella.
On your, how do you say, on one of your posts in Instagram. Thank you, my man. For me, this is my preferred bet in this preferred bet in this card. I think that Touchy Philly is gonna beat the ass out of Brito in everywhere where the fights go. The only thing that I think that Philly can lose is in the first round, if that guy knock him out. But even that, I don't think, because if he touch the chin of Philly, Philly can wrestle. So
Yeah, the other guy can wrestle too, but this is the thing. Philly is a lot larger than this guy.
And also, Philly has more more experience in the UFC.
I agree. Yeah.
You know, and he is toughness.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going with chili with Philly.
With Philly.
I'm hungry. Chili.
So what is the next fight?
Arlovsky against
Arlovsky
Collier.
versus Collier.
Yeah.
Alright then, fellas.
Arlovsky,
I used to
47
be-
years old.
I'm still a fan of Arlovsky. I remember when he first got into MMA. He was really young, and this
He
guy
was champion in the 96. In the year
yeah,
I was born.
He was really scary back
In
in
the
the day, man.
96 when I was born.
Arlovsky was incredible. He was really agile back then, really ferocious. The only problem that he had was this:
His chin
his chin. He was not.
was chinny.
And then there was a lot of fighters that they would pit him against them that were a lot larger than he was. But this guy looks like, I mean, he's lost a little bit of his aggressiveness, obviously, but he's still managing to win at his age.
Yeah.
However, they're putting a tank on his way. This guy weighs 20 pounds more than Arlovsky. Pretty sure Arlovsky's gonna pull it off, but we want to let the coin do the talking. All right, so and it's not gonna be our pick. So let's do
Arlovsky
it.
is gonna be heads and Collier is gonna be tails. Heads.
Arlovsky.
Yeah.
So the coin has spoken. We're going with Arlovsky, baby. All right. So the next fight and the main event of the evening. Oh, whoop whoop! Mr. Vera versus Mr. Fight.
Yeah.
We don't bet on main events, and you guys know why. But I'll repeat it in case you didn't get it. In case that wax didn't let you hear it.
If you lose,
If you lose, that's it, Sammy. No way to get it back. And that's not good, ain't it?
your girlfriend,
Your girlfriend, yeah.
Your
or
money.
Your girlfriend that you don't even have. It's out of the house. The money, the retirement account. It's not worth it. But we do believe that Vera is gonna take this one.
Yeah.
Font has been a little bit scary as of late. Has been fighting much better than he usually.
But Font didn't make weight, so that's something.
That's something that can tell us quite a couple of things. One of them could be that he didn't train properly.
Or because he wanted to weigh more for the fight with Vera because Vera can wrestle.
Yeah, but that is the thing. That's another thing that he could do. But that's the thing. Why would you risk a certain amount of money?
Yeah, like 20%
That's
back,
good.
and they give it to the other fighter. 20%.
Do you want to fight me? Fun? My kids need an extra 20% and take my kid. In my purse too. Alright, so
You're gonna have another one?
Eh?
You're gonna have another kid?
Hell no! One kid? I got one kid and she is like an army. Listen, man, ever since I got my kid, I've been getting a little bit bald since I've been 20, but let me tell you, at least 1 million follicles on my scalp have died out with how much stress she puts in my life. Even though I love her to death, my nigga is just something completely out the water. Let me say, and she's also a fish. Alright, so we are placing the bet on Mr. Vera here, and that's it for today, fellas. I don't know what you guys think.
Let's wrap it up real quick.
Like it, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the views, by the way, and thank you for the subs. Beat Up Cat here. We love you, fellas. To the end of time. Catch you guys in the next one. Let's go, baby.